everyone, I've just finished the rough draft of the first of my new program called Zakat, part of my 5 Pillars of Islam series. As you can see, I've already done one for Mecca. So every year all Muslims have to pay 2.5% of their wealth as Zakat, and to make it easier to calculate, I've written this program. So let's see what it does. Click on the icon. And as you can see, I've put full security here. So for the first time, and only the first time, you can put in a password. I mean, you don't want anyone else seeing your how much you've got and how much you've paid. Now, the whole design is, look, I'm an accountant and I use yellow working papers. And the whole idea was to give this concept that you were working from one of these yellow tablets. And as you can see, I've used a computer keyboard for the calculation buttons. So basically, the calculations and the instructions I got from this guy, he's put it out in the public domain. So if you hit the information key, you're going to get, this comes straight from the author. And again, as you can see, I have dedicated it to Ali Rashad and UIS International. Double click here to bring it down. So all you do is you go to precious stones, you put in the weight of how much gold in grams you've got, and say it's 500, and gold is 50, 45, and 22 karat gold, say I've got 400 grams of that, and that might be 45. I've got gold, no gold and silver. I might have 1,000 worth of, well, 2,000 and 300 grams of gold, and that's probably worth $10 or whatever currency you're talking about. Now, it's important that you do hit the return key after entry, because this has got persistent memory, which means once it keeps the values unless you reset it. So you can do some work, then come back, have a look. Again, here, you can see if you want to, need more information, more information is there. Now, sometimes you might want to save your worksheets and print them out. That's easily done. I've put a little camera button here. Click there, and we'll go back and see that in a minute. So I also, as you can see, it hasn't updated it, so I'll just update, and update. Okay, so we'll go into the second one, cash. Okay, I'm pretty poor, although I only got $1,000 in the bank, and maybe I've got, no, I haven't got any shares. Maybe I've got a 10,000 bond in an investment bank. Okay, I just want to click that. Yep, that's fine. Also, you note on every page I've put a little quote from the Quran regarding Zakat. Once again, I put instructions on every page if you need to read up on this, and we might just want to save that. So there are more pages here on landed property, agricultural produce, and I think this one's really interesting. You pay 10% on the produce of your crop if it was dependent on rainwater, 5% if it was grown with artificial irrigation, and 7.5% if it was a mixture from water and artificial. Isn't that fascinating? So just say 5,000 worth of wheat from rainwater, 2,000 worth of wheat from irrigation, 3,000 worth of wheat from mixed sources. Again, I want to click that. You'll notice I put a keyboard sound on each one of the keyboards, and a camera click sound when you press the camera click button. I think that just adds to the... Anyway, look. There's a cat on animals and poultry. Again, very, very interesting. So for every 40 birds or animals that are 6 months old, one gets paid in zakat, or you can redeem it for money. Then there's some minus for general liabilities again. a nice little verse from the Quran to keep you motivated. Now, if you want to know how much you owe, that's the amount that we owe. Now, I put a little checklist here. Being a CPA, I like to audit my work. This shows you on one page all your inputs. So you've virtually got an idea, oh, should I have put something in here? Should I not have put something in here? It's a sort of like a to-do list. Okay, so basically, that is how it works. Now, if you want to, you can reset it so that all the values are back to 0, but it'll also reset your password back to 0. Alright, so let's get out of that. And again, you go back to photos. Here's your worksheets. So you can either save them or print them out. Neat, huh? So we'll just go back in there just for a quick moment. Okay. And basically, that's the guts of it. I hope you guys find this interesting, because I've certainly found it incredibly enjoyable putting it together. Bye.